Well, a few years back, we met with a father and son who were busy running a small farm in Cheney, Washington, while the son was training with the hopes of competing in the Paralympics in Tokyo. At the time of that interview, the dad said he was willing to sell the cows if it meant that he could see his son compete at that level.
However, COVID changed everything for all the athletes. Well, we went back to the farm in Cheney to find out how the father and son are doing just a month before the big event.
There is rarely complete silence on the Rigo farm, but a quick trip to the top of the barn gives Isaiah Rigo peace.
This is it.
Time to think. It's a little bit of serenity in a scenario that is about to become very big and very intense.
Tokyo.
Rigo is a 22-year-old wheelchair racer who qualified to represent the United States at the Paralympics in Tokyo this summer. While the world was collectively on hold from COVID, the event was delayed a year. It is now slated to begin on Tuesday, August 24th. Now just weeks away, and Isaiah will be on an international stage, representing his country, faith, and family.
Always proud, especially in this time and age. The community is a big goal, and I think a lot of people just to come together and to compete in sports.
Certainly millions of people will watch, but from a distance due to COVID restrictions. There will be no crowd, no cheers.
You want to share with those people that have been there since day one.
And for Rigo, no dad in the stands.
And to see him up there would be like, this is for us, like this is how much we've sacrificed to get to the point that we're at right now.
We have Paris in 3 years, so maybe I'll be able to go to Paris.
Robert Rigo, Isaiah's dad, is already looking ahead to the Paralympic Games in Paris in 2024 because the dream of sharing the moment in Tokyo with his son is gone.
He has worked so long, so hard, dedicated so many hours. So everything was up in the air, and for him to achieve that, I mean, I think any parent, that's our goal. I mean, I want him to go and do the best he can, represent the United States and our Lord the best he can.
This wasn't our first trip to the Cheney farm to visit Robert and Isaiah. A few years back, we went to talk with father and son about Isaiah's future in racing.
See if your end will pick up.
And the chance of him making the Paralympics.
Thanks, bud.
At that time, Tokyo seemed like a far-off dream. And Robert made a commitment.
The one thing I've committed to him and to myself is if he makes the 2020 Paralympic team in Tokyo, the cows are gone. I'll put them up all for sale, whatever it takes to get there. Hi, babies. The sacrifice, if you want to call it that, of selling the cows. How you doing? To go and see anybody's trot, to go witness that would have been great. If there was a way to go to Tokyo safely, and they were opened up, the cows would be gone for sure.
So the cows will not be sold for Tokyo, but Robert says there is a good chance, however, they will be sold. While Isaiah is competing around the world, the farm in Cheney is dealing with drought, with rough weather, rising food costs, and overall maintenance a challenge. The cows may have to go, but Isaiah will ride on, carrying lessons learned on the farm with him wherever he goes.
He has always been a child that if I said, okay, we have this to do or that to do, he always looked, okay, now what can I do to help? On his own. I mean, I wouldn't even have to get out here and I know you have a challenge in this area, but he would figure it out. Okay, no, I can do that, Dad.
This is how legends are made.
And Isaiah has figured it out, working through the pain and stress of balancing college, training, and now competition without his family.
It's the reward you get after you put in the work.
However, his family will be watching from the very farm that taught Isaiah about hard work that has helped him make the team.
It is like it up here. It's kind of calming.
We'll be watching him. We'll be cheering for him. There's never been any pressure. It's just whatever the best you can do. That's all I've ever asked anybody. It's just do your best.
Reporting in Cheney, Laura Papetti, KREM 2 News.
Great story, right?
Yeah, great kid to root for.
Yeah, and nothing makes you more proud than seeing your kids succeed, right?
Yeah,
good
I
story.
love that dad too.
For sure, great guy.